Alright guys, what's up? It's Fingler. I'm falling behind a little bit on the videos, so it's a little tough, but I'm gonna do my best to get through this. This season, the low tier, if you could call it that, league, it's definitely a low tier league. There are definitely mons missing. I feel like there's still some really strong mons available, but the format's not here or there. It's fine if we're playing that way. What I really wanted to discuss here is I'm just losing. The first 2 weeks were so close to wins. We lost 0-1. Even though I lost those games, they felt respectable. Like, I played hard. I thought I had it. Clearly I didn't. So, that's tough. Tough to be me. Tough to be us. But yeah, just week 3. I know I mentioned it. I mentioned it twice in my last video. No video because just based on time constraints and stuff, I had to go into the game with 2 mons with the wrong abilities. It was already locked, and it was really the last time that it was going to work. So I pretty much lost that. I played that game 4 mons to 6. We lost, obviously, so that was tough. And then, I came into this week, and I'm going to prep now. We're 0-3. We really just want to get back to playing respectable. Losing's whatever. But I just need to clean up some plays and decision making, and I swear we're gonna get a win. It's right there. I can feel it. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into our matchup versus Ruppy, who's the coach of the Columbus Swoo. First off, very scary team. Crocodile's an absolute menace. Gardevoirs got Trace, and it's pretty annoying. Empoleon got Roost, Knockoff, Rocks. Kind of an annoying mon to deal with. Kilowattrel's a bit of a problem. Cyclozar's great off. Arcanon's got Intimidate. Amoonguss is annoying with Effect Spore and stuff. And then Terra Captain's kind of hard to read, but they're definitely there. Krogonal's kind of annoying. Lycanroc is kind of whatever, but obviously offensive power is still there. So going into this, I decided to mix it up a little bit in my mind. So I'm bringing Lucha back. This is the first time he's come since week 1, I think, or maybe he's been to 2 and we've lost both. They're all a blur to me at this point. I'm running Power Herb with Sky Attack. I'm hoping if he goes like guard or something, predicting like a fighting move, especially if I'm in front of Empoleon or something, that I can click Sky Attack and it'll kill with Power Herb. That'll also then proc my Unburden, so I'm not reliant on the Psychic Terrain this week. CC, Acrobatics, and just want to keep pressing U-turn really until I don't need to. If I can even get him in, we'll see how it goes, but I kind of want to leave him in the back as a win con, but he can deal with Amoonguss, he can deal with Arcanine as long as we get rid of that Intimidate, so hopefully he's not there or we've already dealt with it. We can kill Empoleon with CC. Kilowattrel will die just because it's so weak. Crook will die to CC. Gardevoir dies to Sky Attack. Cryogonal, depending on what type it changes to, probably still dies to one of those moves, Sky Attack or Close Combat. But we'll see what happens. That's the Hawlucha I'm going to bring though. Next up, we got Tinky Winky coming back, this time a little offensive. I'm just running Air Balloon to immune like a Choice Scarf, Earthquake, Crook or something. Ice Hammer to read the Kilowattrel, switch. Gigaton Hammer for Chip. Stealth Rock because you got to get him up, Just need those hazards up. Somebody's got to bring them. And then Play Rough or Stab. Play Rough is good for like catching Cyclozar or catching Crook or, really anything you might need there. A little scary to not have Knockoff, but what can you do? I just didn't feel it was necessary to bring this time. We're running Own Tempo to immune the Intimidate out of Arcanine. So if he goes Arcanine, he's still going to resist Play Rough and Gigaton, but it'll still do the most damage that it can do because I'm Own Tempo this week, so I'm immune to the Intimidate. Next up, I'm bringing Nunu, my Haxorus. This guy had a really strong performance week 1, and I've just struggled to do anything useful since then. Or Mold Breaker with Clear Amulet. Again, this is to stop the Arcanine coming in, even though I don't... you can't go hard Arcanine in case I click Earthquake, or I'll definitely 2-hit it. So I think they would have to go for more of like a Mon dies, go Arcanine, get the Intimidate, and then swap out and come back to Arcanine. And if that happens, we can just kind of Dragon Dance, and then he won't be able to lower the attack. Once I get 1 or 2 boosts, Haxorus just kind of kills everything on the field, and it's not really close. Same thing, I'm going to leave him in the back. I think there's only certain things that I can get a dance off on because we are, unfortunately pretty flimsy, but that is low tier. That's why we're here. Next up, I'm bringing Blastoise. Now, this is the first time I'm running offensive Blastoise. Typically, I hate running this thing Shell Smash just because I feel like it's so predictable that you're going to run into a Mirror Herb or something. The past 3 weeks, just terrified of that exact scenario. I run him defensive. He's come Iron Defense with Body Press, Rapid Spin, and like Flip Turn all 3 weeks in a row, but I think the matchup is just too good to pass up a Shell Smash Blastoise. I also think if Ruppy has done any scouting on my team, he will see, if he's watched either of my videos, he'll see that I bring it defensive usually. So I'm hoping to catch him off guard, but I just got to be a little careful. If I get the Shell Smash off and Empoleon is dead, I think, or Super Chipped, I think Blastoise can just get a bunch of kills. Alright, so next up, after the Blastoise set coming in here, I've got my very annoying Wo-Chen. Terra Steel to deal with Gardevoir, even though I think she still gets things to hit me like Aura Sphere or Mystical Fire, but it's not really a better type in my mind at the moment. Gonna just run Light Clay. I'd love to get screens up so that Mons can go infinite, but because of a lot of the Mons I'm bringing this week are already offensive, Wo-Chen's kind of my main switch into a lot of things, so I don't know if the Light Clay screens angle is worth it, but we're 0-3 minus a lot, so I think anything's worth a shot at this point. But yeah, pretty simple stuff here. I just want to take items, especially knocking off like a Mirror Herb or a Scarf on Crook or a Specs on somebody like Kilowattrel, or Scarf on Kilowattrel if he's scared of Shell Smash Blastoise. You know, something that could happen here. Just take items, screens, Giga Drain for HP, don't let it die. Hopefully we don't get owned or crit or anything, and we'll figure it out. And then lastly, just so we can get into the game here, well, I say lastly, I'm bringing in Lala. This time I'm bringing male. I just learned over the break from when I played week 2 to 3 that I could bring it male. Specifically when I drafted, at the time they were still editing the sheet, so I think I literally typed when I drafted in DDF, so I thought I only had access to F. I was not sure if they were split or not. Found out they are split, so this time I'm going to bring an offensive male in DD with Throat Spray. Once I use Hyper Voice, it'll boost my Spatak, and then, you know, obviously I'm going to still bring up Psychic Surge to stop prio moves like E-Speed at RK9 and anything like that, but just Expanding Force is boosted, Dazzling Gleam is good, Psyshock is good to hit Spadef walls like Cryogonal and stuff. Pretty simple, but it is kind of a misdirection. I wanted him to fear Halucha in terrain, and it really doesn't have anything to do with terrain this time because we are Power Sky Attack, but I am still going to bring it. I think it'd be cool to run offensive, and like I said, nothing's worked so far in the way I've currently played games, so why not, you know, mix it up. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into game here. Good luck to me. I'm definitely going to need it, and let's hope we can just win a single game in the season. That's all we want. We're already 0-3, so it's not looking good. There's only like 4 more games. Alright, good luck. So there's our match. He didn't tell me if he has a Terrace Captain yet. I'm waiting for the response. He has Cryogonal here. So Kilo, Crook, Cryo is ground, Imp. What is that? Cyclizar and Guard. So trying to think of what a good lead is. Good leads for him are like Crook, Crook's obviously super safe. He didn't bring RK9, so he's not double Intimidate. I'm assuming he is Intimidate Crook, although he might be Scarf Moxie. Empoleon's a good lead too. We're gonna lead Woe and hope to catch him off guard. We don't really want to see Gardevoir get matched into us, but we might. So let's get into the game here. We'll try and bounce back. Like I said, there was no week 3 game. I had to play the game with with the wrong ability in DD, so it just wasn't really a game. I just kind of lost for it. So now when we lose this week, at least, you know, it's with respect. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna Terra and knock off. Obviously, I can't leave it in to get hurt like that. It's gonna hurt anyway. I knew Kilowatts would be a decent lead. 2, yeah, on the, I'm not gonna say aggressive side, but it could be some crazy tech that we don't know. We would like to see Crook come in here. That'd be fine. We will take whatever item we can get here. Somebody's giving us an item. Napoleon would be cool, but that's probably just boots. Who's this? This is Cyclizar. Alright, so we're going to put up a reflect. I knew that was coming. That's just kind of what the mon does. It's rapid spin, knock, U-turn, etc. Alright. Light screen. This thing might get Drain Punch. We're gonna scout for it right here. I do want my screens up, and then we'll switch after that. Hey, wait a second. This guy is almost my name. You can't do that. He's probably Brick Break, and that's fine. We're just gonna take his boots. Get out of here. So I know that he's Spadef because we made sure to break sub. So we'll just keep knocking here. He'll know now that it always breaks, but I'm not letting it sub. Okay. I'm guessing this is going to boost his attack or something. So he's sub. I don't know what else it could be, but I'm just going to knock it off again. I'm going to be real. We want Napoleon dead anyway. One less mon that can stop Halucha from winning. Gotta watch out for Scarf Kilowattrel. So he just surfed. That crit actually matters a lot. That was through light screen. That's so bad, man. You gotta be kidding me. He's not. He was offensive of some kind, obviously, so the knock always broke, but man, this is pretty much a sack now, and if he's like Scarf Crook or something, it's not great. If he's Scarf Crook Moxie, it's not great. So Empoleon died, and Woe got a kill. I don't have a way to heal him. We're not Wish anything or healing Wish this time, so it doesn't really matter. Well, let's see what we can get done here. This is probably Crook, because now it kills. Gardevoir is also fine. Was that lower my... Weakened the attack? That's fine. I'm just gonna click knock. I can't do much here now. It's fucking dumb. She's Mystical Fire anyway. One second, let me just see what this does. I think a swap to Kilowattrel makes a lot of sense, but that's probably too, like, smart, if that makes sense. So I think I want my rocks up. This could be really troll, but faster, so there's specs and we're dead. Nice. They're not specs, okay. That's crazy. Now they're gonna... I should have just ice hammered here. Now they're gonna go Kilowattrel. Or they could go Cyclizar. Yeah, I should have ice hammered here. I already knew. So Tinkaton gets a kill, and now he can go Crook. Yeah, Scarf Crook Moxie is what he's going for. It's pretty bad because I lost my balloon. I should have just taken my kill to kill the Gardevoir. Also, if I Ice Spinner the Cyclizar coming in, rocks stay up. We don't really, not good, boys. I mean, they've got to go Crook here. Okay. Let's see what this will do real quick. No, it's ground. I'm gonna try and put my rocks back up. This might kill because he might be offensive. There's a role in which it kills. It also could just be super offensive. Acid armor's times 2 defense, right? So that did about not enough. That's over 20, so that did about 30. So I think Blastoise can almost win. Right, whatever, we just Ice Hammer now. So Cryogonal will get a kill here. Tink's dead, Woe's dead, Woe killed Cyclizar. So, sorry, Woe killed Empoleon, that's what died. Crook does not have a kill, I don't know why that was getting marked. One sec. I think he's... I'm gonna Shell Smash. I hope we live. Don't kill. Alright. Oh, we lose. Gotcha. I should have just surfed. Yeah, it's over. So annoying, man. I don't ever run Blastoise offensive, and this person brings Mirror Armor. Alright, we lose 4-0. GG. Surf just killed it, man. I don't get it, man. It doesn't matter what gets clicked now. We just lose. I'm gonna end the recording here. It's not worth watching this get played out. We lose 4-0. GG.